seconds left. 3 seconds left. We down 2. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You already know. You already know. Rushing for 3. We gon' let it go. We gon' let it go.
Let's go. Knicks win.
Yo, this a Knicks channel with a little Spurs too. What you expect family to do? And I've been told y'all what Castle was gonna do. Now we cover NFL boxing and some hip hop. Hit the notification so you can know when it drop. It's your boy, man.
It's your boy, man, HardWiLL, man. You already know, like the mad rapper, man. You don't know what I be doing on the low. We back with another episode of For the Love of the Game. Remember the name, bro. It's a little late, and we ain't tired because we wouldn't be here. I'm with my co-host, Chris send the stats. You know what I mean? Send the stats in the building. How you been? What's going on? What's going on? I gotta hit you with something. What's going on with you? Yo, this guy is always the first one here. Yo, whoever you are, right? I don't know if I know you, but I want to give you a gift. Like, for real. So, Daniel Berry Sports, I got a HardWiLL gift for you. You know, I got merch. I make clothes and stuff, if you don't know. So, you always be the first person when I go live to make a comment. And I don't know who you are. So, I feel like I got something for you, bro. All right? All right. So, how you been, Chris? What's up? What's going on? What's going on?
Honestly,
I know the Knicks lost. I know we lost 3 in a row. You still smiling though. We in the playoffs, so I mean, don't let that bother you.
no,
That's
I'm
why
not.
we here too, so we gotta talk about that. I know.
I'm a little. I'm good. Like I'm good, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting used to seeing what it feels like to, you know, lose. And
Oh.
first time was a little bit of a crash out, and I brought myself to the mercy of the court, and I said that, and we
Mm-hmm.
good now. We understanding that you have good games, you have bad games. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm good. I'm great. Thank
Okay.
you for
Well,
asking.
we still, of course, we still have to discuss the game, and I'm gonna get right
Mhm.
into it because we're not gonna be on long, guys. We're only gonna discuss the Knicks tonight, late show, but we didn't put shorts out from our last show, so we will put that out. Hopefully, y'all could go and support that. But anyway, Knicks lose 94-111. First quarter, it looked like they really lost the game, to be honest with you guys. They was outscored 21-37, and it looked like they could never come back from there. It looked like they was trying to cut it down when they would try probably get it to like 10, and they couldn't really do. They couldn't. And we hitting a hard little stretch right now, even though we did clinch the playoff spot. I'm not gonna say it's guaranteed for us to play the teams that they saying we may play because it looks like other teams are winning and we're losing. Things can change. Let's see how many more games we have, just to be clear. That's a tough loss though. And Chris, what's a more of a tough loss?
Hmm.
The Hornets. Because that's a potential playoff, somebody we may
Mhm.
run into.
Run into, yeah.
So the way they beat us, I mean, we didn't lose by that much, but when we watched the game, we could tell that they had a lead throughout most of the game. So that I don't like. We lose to the West Coast teams, even though we still should be playing better ball going into the playoffs, to be fair, right?
Right.
But it's not like we gonna play none of these teams in the playoffs to make it to the championship. So we really worry about the East Coast teams that we play and how we look against those teams. And the Hornets, we didn't look good. We even only beat the Wizards by 2. Oh
Mhm.
no, excuse me. No, we didn't. I'm sorry. My bad. We beat the business bad. My bad, y'all. Excuse
So
me.
my bad too, because
Yeah, no, it looked like that when I'm looking at the numbers. When you open it, it showed because when the scores like that, it showed bunched up. So I was looking. I had to go. I'm like, I don't. I remember that game. They didn't win by 2.
So
But
what we beat
anyway,
them by?
a lot.
Okay. Copy.
Is that 28? Something like that, 32, something like that. That's a lot of points. And we shouldn't be beating them by two. That was my point on the East, even though they're not even a playoff team. But that's what I mean. Teams like that, we should be winning by a lot of points like that,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
And these other teams that we may lose to, like the Rockets, they in the playoffs. They a good Western. The West has always been tougher than the East for a long time,
Mhm.
right? So that's how you look at it. All right, let me go back to this real quick. I'm gonna pass it to you right now. Let me just tell you. Okay, so we got the Grizzlies coming up. That's another West Coast team,
Yeah.
and they're not good. And I feel like today, when we talked about the game earlier, and the Knicks were losing bad to start the game, remember? And I was saying to you, Chris, they start like this sometime they could, make a run and kind of, but they never got they foot in behind them after that. So it's like right now I honestly don't really know what the problem is, and that's strange for me to be fair,
Okay.
because I when I say I expect somebody to win, that's me giving you the benefit of the doubt, because I've seen the Knicks down and come back and win when they know it's important to win. And I'm gonna pass it right now because I know you're gonna have a take off of this. I just feel like when we on a team that's has high expectations for the playoffs, right?
Mhm.
We can't go in the playoffs on a losing streak, right? Think about that. Like how when you play good ball, you even teams that's not better than us, they get momentum off of a win streak, not a losing streak. But go ahead, Chris. What you think about that?
Okay. I feel a little bit different. Um,
hmm About
I'm
what?
gonna stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to,
Uh-huh.
which was what I said initially about the structure going back to Mike Brown. And
Mm-hmm.
I am taking a lot of things into account when I speak like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know Mike Brown has only been with the team for 7 months. I know that he
Okay.
has to understand what he's looking at. He does
Mm-hmm.
have an impeccable background in his role. However, I still say that I feel that the lineup should be different. And let me tell you who I think would suit us a little bit better.
Okay.
I think that, first of all, we need to consider maybe like a 9 to 10 man rotation.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see Jalen, Mikal Bridges,
Mm-hmm.
OG, Cat, and Mitchell Robinson. Then on the bench, Deuce, Landry,
Hold
which
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm
okay,
sorry to
okay.
jump in. Who you
No, it's
took
okay.
out? I
I
lost.
took
You
out
lost me.
I took out Josh. Yeah. No. My heart is not being fast. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Like let's not even let's
Hold on.
explain.
Can I? Remember we talked about this? How we could? Can we?
Yeah,
Can I?
come
Can
on,
I?
tell
Can I
me.
come?
Come on.
Why are you taking him out? I just got a simple question. And who you put
Because
in? Hold on. Who you put in?
I
Mitch.
put in, yeah, I put in Mitch. You scratching your head and you looking up your hat?
I don't know because let me tell you why I'm doing that. Because remember before I had a joke, and then you told me, all right, I see what you're saying about Josh. And I'm gonna be real with you. Look, I'm gonna tell you this, and you're gonna say, "Well, you was right again." When the playoffs come, and I'm saying this with my eyes, my little eyes stretching. When the playoffs come, Josh Hart get activated,
He does.
and I
We'll
ain't
save him for
saying
then.
Mitch. No. So you just saying you want to see? You're not saying that, Chris. Come on, don't do that. Don't try it. You saying you want to see him, so I'm just telling you maybe at another time because we about to go into the playoffs. That's why I did the heartbeat for you because you serious, and I'm trying to tell you like Mitch is good. Mitch looks better now because he's actually getting alley oops. He's getting the ball, but Hart, nah, son, nah, nah, Chris Stats. You can't take Josh Hart out the lineup. Remember before, remember before when we talked about this, and I told you something. We was laughing. I was like, you want him to do what Josh Hart do. So now you agree with me on that, but
Hmm.
you trying to take Josh Hart out the lineup and bring somebody in the lineup that don't do that at all.
I want to see what it
Because we
looks like.
talked about some. I'm gonna pass it right back right now. Last point. We talked about somebody like Josh Hart that pushed the rock after he get the rebound. Mitchell Robinson can't do that. Mitchell Robinson can't hit free throws. Mitchell Robinson can't hit a 3-point shot. So what you actually doing is you taking points away from us, respectfully. Now, if you want to see something different, it's a different time maybe for it. Or I think we need more change than that. But go ahead, you got the floor.
Okay.
I hope I made enough sense to you to know why that wouldn't make sense right
I,
now.
I I do and I don't. Um,
We would
Sorry,
lose by
I
more.
didn't see that demonstrated tonight.
You maybe didn't see it tonight. I understand that,
I
but I'm
and
telling you what
remember
he
I
gives
told
on a
you
what he give on a regular basis. You can't expect to see it every
I
night. But
don't
did you
I
see it
don't
last?
I don't
All
agree
right, you
with
gonna make
that.
me look at the stats now? Okay, let's look
Go
at the
ahead, look at the
stats.
stats.
Let's look at the stats.
So, can I continue speaking?
Ouch! You got the floor.
Okay. So on the bench, Zeus, Landry, and where is Landry? I miss him. Like, where is he? Josh Hart, Diawara, and Huck.
Huck.
So
Who is Huck? Who is Huck?
Huck, I think he's a censor. His name is
Oh, Huck
Ariel
Porty.
Huck
Oh, Huck
Porty.
Porty. Okay, you said Huck. I was lost. I thought you right, Huck Porty. My bad. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
You right.
No, no, no.
My bad.
And listen, um, I think that this is something that perhaps, okay, if this were January, right, I would feel better for us to be having this conversation where it's like, oh, we need to look into the calendar, we need to look and see and reevaluate. So that's why I'm keeping my mules and I'm holding them
Your
because
feelings. You keeping your feelings
I'm
aside
keeping them
in a
in
way.
because, but
Yeah.
this is what I would do if I, and listen, there's a reason why I'm not there, but this is the way that I would try it to see if, because sometimes it feels like, and I'm gonna give them their flowers. What I did notice tonight, I do see that the team is guarding Jalen more.
Mm-hmm.
They're protecting him,
Mm-hmm.
but then I saw tonight Cat was like guarding the perimeter more and wasn't going and protecting the paint. And I'm like, then I didn't see OG activated at all.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really see. I saw Mitch come in a little bit, but it was just like a game where I was like, what's going on with the guys? Like, what's going on? Are they feeling it? Are like, I would like to
Uh,
know. Like, inquiring minds would like to know. So, I mean, if you guys disagree with me, anybody like, if or if you feel like what I'm saying, Will is getting ready to assess the stats. Um, and I'm always gonna assess mine too,
you're not
but
wrong.
that's just
You're
the
not
way
wrong.
that I feel at this
Yeah, I
point.
like what you said about the timing. When I made, at least you seen that point out of it. You got to take something out of when somebody telling you, at least get something, because you're still entitled to your opinion. I just like to be objective and show you when it's not gonna work for us move to help us win. That's just what I think. And you know what else I always say too, Chris? Like these coaches, even whatever we say about Brown or whatever, right? They've been doing that longer, and they
Hmm.
have a closer look at what the players really can do,
Yeah.
and they know how to do it better than I do, right? Even though we're eyes looking and we see
Hmm.
them make a lot of mistakes as well because they in real time, and it's pressure, so you're gonna see mistakes. But I always give them that benefit of the doubt as far as like a lineup. And a lot of stuff I figure out that way because it's like systematic. It's like by design. Like why would he be there? But then when you point out flaws, what I notice he kind of they fix them. You know what I mean? Like either they listen to the show or they listen to people and they fix a lot of stuff. Like you asked to see more of the things that you were just speaking of, right? And you did start to see it, which
I
is a
did.
good thing because he could only do it for enough time because that could affect us too, which it did. We on a losing streak right now, but I think when they put guys in like you was requesting, it helps the main guys get a break. But I don't think it should never change it. And I could give you other examples because I looked at the stats on Josh Hart. He's consistently doing the same thing for us every time. And Mitchell Robinson is just like an anchor. He's like he protects the rim so well. He's getting every rebound. He's getting alley oops now, which he
Right,
wasn't
we need
before,
that. Right, I love
which is a good thing.
what you said.
But
You
see,
know,
we're in a
his alley
position
oops.
where we can't have both, right? You know what I mean by that? Like, okay, this game of basketball that we in, and you said you like to know about this, so this is good for you. The game of basketball that we in is bigs that could dribble the ball and push the ball, right? So Josh Hart advantage is that he can guard fours, but he don't look like a four. So he could play more like a three, talking position wise. You see
Okay.
what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So he's faster, he's more agile. It's just a real thing that gives you advantages in the game. Cause you like, how can this guy guard? That's like when the Knicks beat the Spurs. You see, they had OG on Wimby, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And he was able to do a good job because he's quick. You know what I mean? He could, you know. So Josh Hart has an advantage for playing a four, and I think like the game is more like a fast-paced game. They get the rebound and they want to push it. And if you have too many guys, that's why Mitch don't start. It's not that he can't. We don't need him to block the paint, or we don't need him to do. But he can't start because a lot of big men don't move fast enough. And it's like a scale, right, Chris? Okay, do we need the defense that much? We need it, but he's slowing us down. He's missing free throws.
Who we
We
speaking about?
lost Mitch.
Mitch?
Yeah, but look, this is how it be. Not only him, bigs in the league that's like Mitch, right? That's what they up against. They playing against a big that's faster than them. Younger kids have height, right? That can run faster than them
Mm-hmm.
with the same
Mm-hmm.
height,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Agree.
So this is a problem for Mitch. He can't get the rebound and push it. Wimby even doesn't. So this is a great example for you. If Wimbenyama can do it, right? But let me tell you, this is a good conversation. Wimbenyama is like a project, right? His mother and his father planned to have that kid, which isn't a bad idea. Because look what they did. But she was tall, and you know what else? The Ball father said the same thing. LaMelo's father. He said I
Mm-hmm.
could have had a baby by a bunch of women, but I had a baby by this tall white lady.
Mm-hmm. He
But look at
did.
my kids, right? So that's the same thing with Wimby, mom and dad. I don't really know the details of their relationship. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying I've seen that she was tall, and my point really with bringing them in the conversation was that they taught him how to dribble the ball no matter his height. Like I told you before, like KD, when he
Mm-hmm.
was young, he was able to dribble the ball and they don't put him down low. So he's just a rebounder. Mitchell Robinson looked like he just was a rebounder when he was young.
Mm-hmm.
He started dribbling the ball and handling the ball a little late. And the game is the opposite of that now. So that's why you see a lot of bigs that play like Mitchell Robinson not starting. But go ahead, because I know I talked for a while. It
No,
help
no,
you
no.
figure out and understand why it's like that. And I know you a student and you know what I mean, you like to learn stuff like that. That's a deep part of the game. Now that the game is these tall guys are like guards.
Mm-hmm.
So Mitchell Robinson is up against that. And Carl Towns could shoot the three, so he fits a little bit more of that description. He stretches the floor. But go
I was
ahead.
gonna
I ain't
say
mean to
that.
steal your take.
Nope, it's okay. I was gonna say that.
That's good if you was gonna say that though. For real.
Um, so
He was really gonna say that? That's fire.
I was.
That was a
So
great example. But go ahead,
that's
say what you was gonna say about that,
no,
regardless if I said his name.
no,
Cause that's break down what you think him, cause you had your own perspective on it.
I
You know what I mean?
do, but you
Hmm.
kind of you you basically. So I said what I said in the beginning about him, being on a perimeter and stuff like that.
Right.
I appreciate that because I do want to see people on the perimeter, but I don't think that Cat needs to do that. Uh, it's yes and no. It's like I kind of need him to do two things. Like I need him to do his three pointers, and because he's great at that,
Hmm.
but I also want to see him guard the paint just because of he's a big like.
Are you talking
But
with your feelings or sports or you
no,
know
I'm
what I mean,
talking
like Chris
as
Stats?
Chris Stats. I don't
You
really want
can't.
to bring my
But that's not
feelings.
fair. No, let me tell you why I'm saying that, because that's not fair.
I
You know
think it's
why?
fair
Because he
because
can't. That's like you asking me to be here and there
no, it's
at the
not.
same time.
Well, no, it's not
Yeah, I
because
can't. Tell me why. Go ahead.
we've already addressed the fact that he's not, and I'm not, when I say to be in a paint, I'm not saying for him to guard it or just like be in there, like catch the alley oop. Like, okay, we already know that he's not an aggressive player, right? So that's one X on him.
Right.
So we understand and know that we can't always get activated. More than not, he's not going to be aggressive. So let's focus on his strengths. His strengths, he can shoot great 3 pointers.
Hmm.
He can, I don't, he's not protect the paint, but he can catch an alley oop and you know what I mean? Like, let's focus on the things that
More
he does
scoring than defense.
well
More scoring than defense.
because we know that he's not a defender. He's
But
not.
let me
He
ask you a
showed us
question:
that
Is
time
he
and time
doing better
again.
on? Is he doing better on defense to you though?
He fluctuates.
I heard you mention it.
He fluctuates.
All right, let me
Because
tell you a
I
little
did
bit
say
about
it.
that. You did. So let me tell you why it's like that, Chris. Do you
Please tell
know
me.
players like Luca? I don't want to single nobody out, right? But it's a lot of players that don't play hardly no defense, and they coach let them get away with it.
So,
And I don't want you to think like, and you made that face. I'm just telling you that to say this, right?
uh-huh.
And I understand why it's like that. Let me tell you why it's like that. Players that exhaust a lot of energy shooting and scoring, right?
Mhm.
The coaches and even the organization, if he's not a great defender, in reality, they don't expect that from him because how much can he give you? And I'm gonna be real with you. It's not that many two-way players in the league. That's why they going crazy about Castle. But the thing about him, he's not he he has all that around him to take the pressure where he got to shoot a lot like a Luka or one of them, so he could absorb the energy on defense.
Mhm.
You see what I mean?
I
These
do.
other guys don't have that. They got to shoot most of the time, and they in they bag work and they beating, they scoring on doubles. So on defense, they putting in effort, but not the same effort of somebody who has more energy. It's like an energy thing. That's the only reason why I said to you about Chris Stats or feelings, because you asking somebody to give you 120% and they only got 100, and then they play every night back to back. That's why I try to show you, like, as far as like um they may lose 3 in a row. This is unacceptable. We don't like this. But as a Knicks fan, you used to it, right? And we not gonna win every night. So we like, cool, we lose some, we win some. And we not accepting it. So we trying to figure out how we could fix the problem, like Towns, Robinson. This is a good example right here for you. Look, he could get, and we talked about this before. Robinson, if they was one guy, then we would be perfect. But that's not really.
Yeah, we know that
Cat is too
that's not.
finesse. Yeah, I understand. No, but I'm just saying that's not realistic. But we can't
Mhm.
even play them at the same time, really. We can't. I'm just telling you, and I don't want you to get in your feelings about the loss
No.
or about about like
It's looking like it.
what we talking about in reference to, because the details always help you understand why things are happening. So when you talk about it, you're gonna have
Mhm.
a better, a better understanding of, because just like when I break down to you, because you said to me last show, you said, well, and this is good conversation because you're not the only person that feel that way. And I always tell you that. So many people watch basketball, they feel that way. But some things they just don't understand. And it's okay. Just like if I go in a coach's thing and they doing something, I might know, but I might not understand everything because they more closer to that than me, right?
Mhm.
Cool. But you might not understand. Like, go up. Why you not on him? Why you not on him? Because I can't stay in front of him, Chris. So even like, yeah, like, no, I'm showing you. I play ball, so I know, like, when a guy's really fast and he know how to dribble, like maybe like you do, and I'm guarding him, right? Chris, you can't just go up on him. All he gonna do is go by you. So you have to play here So your job is to beat him to the spot he trying to go because the rim is behind me. You get it?
Right, but yes, I
So
do.
people, last example, then you got the floor because you got to get this part to understand what I'm saying to you. So people that know they can't stay in front of somebody know better to go all the way out. That's what they call you going out on the island.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
they're gonna leave you out there.
Hmm.
Then,
Hmm.
like I told you, they're gonna get in the paint and they can hit that little jumper, or the big man gonna come and they're gonna throw the little pass, and it's still they broke down your defense and they're gonna score. But go ahead, go ahead.
How can I come behind that? Like, what?
I, no, I wanted you to remember what you was gonna say. I didn't think you was gonna
How can I
change your
come
take.
behind that? I
I
mean,
didn't think you was gonna change your take.
I don't want to change my take because I
You have to if it don't make sense behind that. But that make you good.
I still feel like I would like to see it. I know I'm not going to see it, but
See what?
the lineup that I suggested, but
For the playoffs, where my heart beat
no,
at?
not
Where my
for
heart
the
beat?
playoffs. No,
Oh, okay, okay. So you
I'm
don't get
talking
the
about
heart
right
beat.
now. Um,
Oh, before
uh,
we go. Okay.
right
Oh,
before
my
we
bad.
go,
Oh, okay. That's a good take.
not
My
for the
bad. I like that.
playoffs.
Okay, okay. Oh, I didn't know
No,
you.
for
See, you
now,
gotta
not for
say it. You gotta.
coasting.
All right. I would have gave you some applause for that. That's smart. Not heartbeat. My bad. My bad. No, no. I'm saying I
Okay,
gave you some applause for that.
thank
Because
you.
you saying get these guys in the rotation before the playoffs because we
Now,
seeded we in the
because
seed. Okay,
because now
I like that. I like that. I
we
like
have a
that.
strategy where we can understand like what formula is working. Not to say that people aren't watching trying to debunk it or break us down, but
Hmm.
it's about strategy. It's about trying what works and finding the formula. Sometimes people don't find a formula. Sometimes, some people are just scrappy where they just can, and I do feel like our guys are scrappy. I've seen them be scrappy before. So it's it can go either way, but if you're asking me from a person that is in leadership and likes to see structure, and listen,
Hmm.
again, you can never prepare for something that is not expected. So that's why I say keep it in mind, not for you to completely pivot, but keep it in mind. Like, because this is not working. Our guys were not activated in
All right.
quarter one at all. It was
All
brutal
right.
to
Well,
see.
I got an idea for you.
Okay,
I got an idea for you.
what's that?
Well, these players do turn it up in the playoffs. The energy that you asking for, but
I
the
will
only
see it.
problem with that, everybody turn it up in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just us. So it may not be like glaring, it may not be obvious, but you're gonna notice because you watch close. Obviously, what you're saying, you can see you watch close. But that's why I give you real game, so you don't critique stuff like with the spacing and thing like that. Cause they smarter. Like I'm telling you, they smarter than me. They playing.
Mm-hmm.
So I always tell you that they know what they could do, and they wouldn't be on the floor if that was that bad. I always put those things in a perspective because another thing I always say, and this is what made me ill at this. No matter what I know and how much I play, I'm an NYC legend. But these guys getting a salary to do something. So you got
Mm-hmm.
to always think the organization paying them for that. They didn't just say, I want the money, give me the money. So you saying all these people put some, not you. We just how we talk for the love of the game. That's why our game is on point, and it's people that think like that. It's not like it's an objective conversation. You have a great question, a great point. You seeing something and you want to know why, and I'm just telling you why, right? And it's gonna be a part of what I'm saying how we could fix it, right? But I was gonna say
Mm-hmm.
in the off season, we can get players that could do what you're looking for, and when it happens, you're gonna say he can do it, he can do it. But I'm gonna tell you what, he'll be able to do what you talking about on defense, but he will not probably be able to do what some of them guys could do on offense because he's used to playing D and using his defense on there, and most of the time using his energy on there, on that side of the ball. Most of the time, those guys aren't that good on the other. That means we're gonna get a two-way player with all the money that we already spent on these guys. They said Bridges was one.
They
I'm just
did.
keeping it real. I'm
Mm-hmm. They
updating
did.
your data, refreshing your memory. They
Mm-hmm.
said he was one. Don't look like it to me, right? Okay, so those are problems. So I'm gonna pass it back to you. I think in the off season they need to look at those things. To be fair, because you're
I
not
agree. I
wrong. I
think
just
that's
always
fair.
want you to remember that when we look at what they doing, if it's that bad, then they shouldn't be on the floor. You talking about Mecca, MSG, all these people going to pay tickets and sit there for all that money. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
do.
I forget this part. If they mess up this playoffs and don't go as far as they was expected to do, it's gonna be some more changes. You could bet and believe that. And more changes is gonna make us better because they starting to see more. All you can start to see is really what we need. We sitting here breaking down what they need. Other shows break down what they need. You know what I mean? The,
Hmm.
the the coaches and all the people sitting behind the bitch break it down like he can't really do this and he can't do. So they're gonna get it right sooner than later. I didn't think we was winning this year anyway. If we do, I'm gonna still be at the parade like this. Shout out to my Huskies too. You know what I mean? Kamani Young, my guy Hurley. Y'all know your boy HardWiLL. Do your thing, man. Win it, man. Bring another one home, man. I wish I could go, man. Word. Shout out UConn though, man. For real. Shout out my guy Hurley. For real. I'm gonna clip this, so I'm gonna tag you, Hurley.
Okay, since we're shouting out, I would like to shout out my guy Jose Alvarado. Okay,
Okay. Excuse me.
may I have a applause roll for him?
For him?
And I'm gonna tell
Why?
you why.
What he did? If you tell me
Because
something he did, I'll
all right,
definitely
I'm gonna
give you a
tell
palm
you.
roll.
Mr. Jose Alvarado was in for 11 minutes and he scored 12 points with a rebound and 2 assists.
Okay.
Okay? He was getting a little active tonight, okay? He felt he
Okay,
got beat up a
Jose.
little bit and he still took it like a G, like the New Yorker that
See.
he is.
See.
And
Jose.
I love that.
That's not bad. We still got our ass kicked. Excuse my language.
We did, but it was just good to see that, all of the work that he's been putting in,
You just like Jose
it's I do.
Alvarado.
I like him. I like him.
I know.
I like the
So
kid.
don't. So listen. You like him, but it's like he can't. He
Here you
can't move
go.
the needle. He can't. No, don't say hey you. He can't move the needle. Like I don't want to shoot him down. I like him too, but
You definitely
no.
are.
Say you are. No,
Every
don't do that. Don't do that.
time. No,
No, you overshout
just
him
let
out.
my
Like
man rock.
you overshout him out. Like
We
we
just
lost.
skip.
No. Hold on. Now I gotta protect myself. Hold on. Look, we lost 3 in a row. I play ball. Who we shouting out on 3 in a row losses, y'all? I'm clipping this. This gonna be funny. This gonna get us some views.
Fine,
Who we
sue
shout?
me.
Hold on. How much he had? What he had tonight? And what he had
He
last
had
game?
12. He had 11 minutes and he got 12 points. And I think he got 2 rebounds.
Guess what? I hate this. I hate to break this to
You
you,
want to
right?
bust my bubble?
But no. Listen to this. Watch this shit, and I freestyle. I'm like a freestyle.
Go
It's
ahead,
like
do it.
this for him. It's like this for him. You know what we do this? Deuces. You know why?
Why?
Deuces back.
Wait, hold up. No, Deuce is back, and that's amazing.
Ain't it?
I'm happy for that.
No, I'm saying whatever
I'm
he
not
doing.
comparing him to Deuce.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Look, Deuce. It's hard for me to say this.
No,
I
say it,
promise
say
you.
it, say it. I
No,
need to
I'm gonna
hear it.
say it, but I have to say it's hard for me. Deuce is better than him.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay. So I
We
said
know
like this: Deuce is back. The Deuces. You know when you get somebody the Deuces, he
that.
gonna have
Yes,
he losing minutes.
he's
He in the
definitely
second
losing
unit.
minutes.
He in the second
But
unit.
all right, but
Okay.
Deuce wasn't. Deuce was. Listen,
Maybe you could text Mike Brown and
no,
ask him, don't do that
no,
to Jose.
I can't, I can't do that. But Deuce, is back. I, Today was his first game back, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm ready to see Deuce activated. I'm excited, like, to see
But you're gonna see
that.
less Jose though. You know that, right? I just want
That's
to let you know
fine.
that.
That's fine. But I'm just
Okay.
happy with the minutes that he got today. He did his thing because I see his work. I see his
I think he's a great Nick though. I don't
he
want you to think I
is.
don't like him.
He's scrappy.
Right. And look, hear this from me. I always say any person that the Knicks acquire that's scrappy, is the epitome of what a Nick is. So just
Right, that's all
because
I was saying.
you did, all right, you can have that one. I get that to you. I give you that whole one. He's an epitome. That's what I always say. Like the Masons, the Oakleys, you know what I mean? Knock you down. Like they're gonna they're gonna die for the ball. So that's what New York was. Like, you know what I mean? New York, the Mecca. He's an epitome of what a Nick should stand for. And he haven't been here long, but the way he plays hard. I could see him, if he stays with us, I think they should keep him. But
I
we
think
have
so
too many
too.
players like him, Deuce. But then I thought about this just now. Damn it, you ain't gonna see Shamit. That's why you haven't seen Shamit.
Shamit
Damn
is
it.
injured.
Oh, okay, my bad. We
Let's
need
let's
Shamit
just
though.
be
I ain't
clear
gonna say
about
that.
that. We need
All
Shamit.
right, my bad.
We need his
See, you know
energy.
more than Shamit about me. Okay, good. See, look at you. Look, I'm giving you some. Look at this shit here. Chris Stats.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, hold
Thank
on.
you. Thank you.
So tell us what's wrong with Shamit then.
Shamit, it's actually like an elusive thing. Like I never heard that he got hurt. What I heard, and I've been looking, is that he
Hmm.
just has like this knee swelling and
Okay.
that it's like increasing, like it's not getting better. So I
Damn it.
miss him. Yeah, Shamit, I miss his
Damn
energy.
it. No, I said
Oh
damn
damn it,
it.
Shamit. Mad love for you, Shamit. Like I
Damn it,
always
knee,
shout you
Shamit.
out.
That knee,
So
Shamit.
I miss his energy. Like I miss it. I do. Like I like the kid. I do.
I had some laughter. What happened to my laughter?
Come on, get the laughter, bro.
We got the heartbeat for you. Getting ready.
Okay,
Oh, that's another one. Okay, okay, okay. We
that's
can
a good
start
one.
using that one when you got a good take. You get the bam, 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 bam.
My good sir.
Oh, shit, we've been on here 37 minutes
We have. I
already.
wanted to ask you, may I do my stats?
Sure.
I can?
Sure. Chris in the stats.
Okay. Now
Send the
remember,
stats. Send the stats. Chris in the
we
stats.
working on opportunities that I could work on.
You really
So
listen, hold on, hold on.
hmm,
Do you really want to read them? We lost three in a row. Listen, you could,
it's my job.
but okay. See, she want to even read y'all the numbers even when we not winning. And you know what? That's great because the people that's listening, they can help us figure out through the
Mm-hmm.
numbers and the stats
Mm-hmm.
what's part of the problem.
The
I'm glad
numbers
you said that.
always help
Hold on,
you.
you get
The
another round
data.
of applause for that. No, we gonna give you the.
Let them niggas
Oh,
know,
That's
you
not
want
what
the
you
man.
gave
queens?
me.
Let them niggas know. Let them niggas know, man. Let's go,
Definitely
man.
real, boy. Yeah. Try to get
Yeah, that one is dope for the garden. Good shit. That was a dope. That was dope. Go ahead. Keep going. My bad. That was a dope
Thank you.
take.
Thank you kindly. I'm gonna begin now, okay?
I give you props when you do a good job, son.
Thank
You
you.
know it's tough. I don't really tell people good job because then they think they're always doing good.
Okay. I'm
So
doing
when you
a
get
good
one,
job right
when you
now.
get one, and you can feel it, you like, yeah.
It feel nice.
He
It feel
gave
like
me
a hug.
applause. He gave me applause.
It was like a hug from your mom.
Yeah, yeah, because you know how it is, man. These
I
people,
do. I do.
they don't really care.
They
So it got to
crunchy. They
be
be coming at me a little bit
right.
in my
So I got
comments
to
and
be.
my DMs talking about I'm a hater and
Oh,
all
word.
that. Man, please. I'm telling y'all the
I
truth.
know that guy. Yo, if he ever come, I'm gonna tell
I'm
him
not
say
even
it with his
talking about
chest.
him. I'm not talking about him.
Oh,
I'm talking about like some other people, but it's okay. We gonna get
oh,
into these stats, right?
sure. Cause
Okay.
we out of here after that.
All right. So, New York Knicks field goals 36 and 85.
They four, right? I think it was four. They are
Uh
right. It was
42%.
four. Okay.
So, and then Rockets was 42 and 78, 54%. New York
Mm-hmm.
Knicks, three-pointers, 10 and 34, 29%. Jesus. Rockets, 15 and 35, 43%. New York Knicks, free throws, 12 and 16, 75%. Rockets 12 and 16, 75% as well. New York Knicks rebounds 51, Rockets 42. Knicks offensive rebounds 12, Rockets 6.
I'll tell you later why.
Okay, I know you are.
Keep going, keep going. Don't be nervous
Assists,
now.
New York
You're
Knicks
doing great.
22,
Hmm.
Rockets 35. New York Knicks steals 5, Rockets
Hmm.
6. New York Knicks 2 blocks, Rockets 6 blocks. New York Knicks 11 turnovers, Rockets
Hmm.
10 turnovers. New York Knicks 38 points in the paint, Rockets 42 points in the paint.
Great
So,
job.
Let them niggas know, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit's definitely real.
See,
Yeah. Trying to
this
get
guy.
Queens get the money, man. You already know. Man, even though the Knicks lost, we had to do a show. Keep positive energy.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna clip this up. The great laughter. Get the views. I'm gonna clip up the last show so they can check that out too. And that's about it. You know what I mean? Hopefully the Knicks bounce back next game. I'm excited for this
They will.
playoffs. This playoffs, you have your popcorn. People gonna be yelling. See, one thing I want to say before we go, I love playoff basketball. I love basketball altogether, right? But playoff basketball, it's like how I watch regular basketball. I don't watch it the same. Like I don't be on my looking at my phone. I don't. I don't like. It's all locked on because it's so good.
Hmm.
So I can't wait for the playoffs. I'm really excited. I think the NBA is getting better every year. You know, I'm happy to be talking about the NBA. You know, it's dope, especially the Knicks. I've always been a fan. And I feel like the more we just really passionately talk about the game, the more we'll grow. Because that's what it's all about. When you talking about the game, you serious about it. So you're not just saying anything. And even if you wrong and one of your co-hosts say, "Oh, but I feel like this," we come with a better understanding. And then when they play, we see, what we could do or what we should do. You know what I mean? And we all trying to figure out as the fan base, how can the Knicks get to the championship? And they're going in the playoffs. And after the playoffs, that's it until next season. So in a few weeks, it's about to get real. So we're gonna have our eyes glued on the TV, and we're gonna be able to really see what we're gonna be able to do off of the results. So this is an exciting time coming up. The numbers gonna go up. It's gonna be way more people watching the shows when the playoffs come, and I know how that go. So we're gonna be giving you guys a lot of shows before the playoffs, which Chris Stats was saying she want to go on more consistently, which I agreed on. Because before the playoffs, it's gonna be lit. So that's all I gotta say. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there. Stay safe. Stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Chris Stats, you got anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
No, not really. I'm excited to see what the playoffs have in store for us. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
excited. And yeah, I'll be here to give you guys the numbers and give you my takes.
Facts. All right, yo. Like I said, we see you guys real soon. And be safe, because we out. You already know how we do it. Huh? Peace.